Hi, welcome Movie Recap Circle. Today I will recap A Shameless Movie, is a 2012 American romantic drama film where brother is intimate with his sister. You can find out what happens next by watching this video today. At the beginning of the movie, a boy named Tdek is shown. Tdek was traveling by train without a ticket, so he jumped off the train before reaching the station. Tdek was spotted doing this by a girl named Ermina, who was with her family at the time. Then Tdek goes to his apartment to meet his honest sister with ice cream from the street. When Anna opened the door, she was not undressed, because she was waiting for her boyfriend to come. Tdek is ashamed to see his sister in such a state. Then Anna goes to her room without talking to him and gets ready. After a while, Anna's boyfriend Andrews moved in. And Anna gets in Andrei's car and goes somewhere. Seeing all this, Tdek became jealous because he liked Anna since childhood. But Anna considered him only her brother. Then Anna returns home late at night with her boyfriend Andrei. They were in a very intoxicated state. Then they become intimate, so Tdek has to stay in the bathroom that night. The next morning Andrei wants to befriend Tdek and tells him that he will marry his sister Anna very soon. But Tdek does not care about these words, because he hated Andrei. After Andrews leaves, Anna and Tdek sit down and talk. Anna didn't like Tdek's coming to Anna's apartment like this. Tdek informs him that he has come here to get some things and he will leave with those things. Tdek then went to his own school. There Tdek also sees Ermina, and this girl was shown at the beginning of the movie. Ermina recognizes him as soon as she sees Tdek. Ermina started liking Tdek. Ermina starts thinking of Tdek as her boyfriend. Ermina changed her jeans after school and put on other clothes, because her family did not have jeans. Ermina came home and saw that the news of her marriage was going on with Litos, a gangster from the area. Meanwhile, the enemies of Litos came and vandalized Litos' car. Litos is very angry to see this. On the other hand, Anna shows Tdek wearing an expensive dress. Anna liked this dress a lot but she can't afford it. He only brought the dress to try. During lunch, Anna tells Tdek that Tdek cannot stay here, because there is no place for Tdek to stay here. Tdek then asks to vacate his room, where Andrews kept his belongings. That night Anna saw some old pictures, where she was wearing less clothes. Andrei's men later took his belongings, and Tdek found his room. At school, Andrei meets a friend of Tdek, who tells Tdek that Andrei is married and has 2 children. When Tdek went to Anna and told her these things, Anna said, "I know all this from the beginning." Then he got angry and said that Tdek should stay away from his personal life. A few days later, Anna learns that Tdek has come to stay here, not just for things, but for life. Anna tells Tdek that Tdek can't stay here because Anna knows Tdek looks down on him. Anna also finds her own undergarments in Tdek's bed, so Anna gets angry and tells Tdek to leave. In the meantime, Anna's electricity bill is gone, and Anna hasn't paid her electricity bill in months. So the electrician tells him that if he does not pay the bill too soon, his electric line will be cut off. Saying this, the electrician wants to touch Anna but Anna moves away. When Anna arrives at the house, she sees Tdek packing her things. Anna had sent Tdek from this house to Andy's house before, and later many guilt work was done inside Anna. So Anna doesn't let Tdek go this time and the two of them hug and cry. After Tdek went to the market, Ermina met him. And they tell a lot of stories. Ermina tells Tdek that she wants to marry Tdek. Tdek takes her words as a joke and he doesn't take Ermina's words seriously. Then when Tdek came home, Anne's boyfriend Andrei was getting intimate with another girl. Seeing this, Tdek quickly locked the door of the room. Andrei got stuck inside the house with the girl. Anna then goes home, and goes after Andrews is caught. Andrei tries to explain a lot to Anna but Anna was very angry so she breaks up with Andrei. Andrews then leaves. Tdek is very happy to see all this. That night Anna comes to bed to share her grief, but Anna tells her to go back to her bed. The next day, Tdek goes to Andrei's house to give the rest of Andrei some things and then he finds out that Andrei has a lot of political connections. When Tdek returns home, he learns that their electricity lines have been cut. When Tdek talks to Anna about this, Anna then tells him that he has not paid the electricity bill for the past few months. Upon hearing this, Tdek thought about raising money. So Tdek has to do a part-time job to raise money. Ermina then met with Tdek. Ermina tells him that the money can be used to earn money and help Tdek. But Tedek says something about Irma-Ina's family, which makes Irma-Ina angry and leaves. When Anna returned home, Tedek was watching her silently as she changed her dress. Then Tedek goes to Ermina's colony to meet Ermina. The people of that colony were so tall that they started beating Tedek thinking he was a thief. But Ermina arrives at the right time and rescues him, telling the goons that Tedek's father works for the police. On hearing this, the thugs released Tedek. Tedek then told Ermina that he needed a lot of money. Later that night Ermina goes to a building with Tedek and steals a carpet. The next day Ermina very cleverly sold that carpet at a good price. Then they get some money, but even this money was not enough to pay the electricity bill. Ermina later asks Tedek to meet her an hour later. Speaking of which, Ermina goes to her own house, where Ermina's marriage to Lados was settled. Ermina tells Lados that she wants to be a doctor. Everyone laughed when they heard this. So Ermina told her mother about this. Her mother said that her father was very stubborn, so she would not accept it at all. Ermina then steals some of her father's money and gives it to Tedek. Tedek says he will never forget the benefits, and if Ermina ever needs Tedek, Tedek is with him. Thereafter, Tedek pays the electricity bill, so Anna is very happy to see the light in the room, and goes to bathe in the bathtub. Then Tedek went to meet him, and she goes to the bathtub and gives him ice cream of her favorite flavor. After eating ice cream for a while, Anna starts taking bath again. After a while Ermina called Tedek downstairs, and he says he wants to tell Tedek something necessary. Then Tedek told Ermina that he is very busy now so he can't talk now. Hearing this, Ermina felt very bad and went back to her house. Tedek then goes back to the bathroom and takes off all his clothes and goes to the bathtub. Seeing this, Anna gets very angry and tells Tedek to leave. But Tedek doesn't listen to him. So Anna got up from the bathtub herself and left. At night Anna goes to Tedek and tells him she can't stay here, because Tedek doesn't want to be with him but wants to sleep with him. Tedek then says that he has always loved Anna and now he can't keep quiet. After a while, Anna agrees to Tedek and becomes intimate with Tedek. Tedek later became very happy and went to the mall. When he gets there, he sees Andrews buying the dress that Anna liked. Tedek realizes that Andrews has bought the dress for Anna. Tedek then ran to his home and rang the doorbell. Then when Andre comes, Andre is called Tedek. Anna is not at home. But Andre did not believe Tedek, so he rang the doorbell again, but when no answer came, he went back again. The next day, Tedek buys an adult movie ticket for himself and for Anna, but when he gets home, he sees Andre sitting in his room. When Tedek arrives home, he finds out that Anna has forgiven him again, and the two are reunited. Tedek gets very angry and says to Anna, "Either I kill him or I kill myself." But Anna tells Tedek to stay away from all this. Anna then goes to a big party with Andrews. That party gave a man who is going to be a minister. The minister dances with Anna and touches her badly. Anna feels very bad about it and she comes and tells Andrews about it. But Andrews doesn't pay attention to Anna's words because this guy will make Andrews a minister too. On hearing this, Anna gets very angry and goes to the bathroom. Then Andrews is with Anna and tells Anna that he has to go to the hotel with that minister, to be intimate with her. Upon hearing this, Anna directs him to go back home. But Andrews gets very angry when he hears this and pulls Anna's hair. Andrews then calms down and says the two of them will return home together. Then when Anna got in the car, she saw that the minister was already sitting there. Anna then gets out of the car and slaps Andrews in front of everyone. Seeing this, the minister tells Anna that he has to be intimate only once, and it's not a big deal. On hearing this, Anna became very angry and insulted the minister and left. Then we find out from this movie, Tedek was at that party and he was watching all this from hiding. Then Anna came home and started crying a lot. She was not even opening the door for Tedek. On the other hand, Tedek also started crying. On the other hand, it is seen that Lados is getting married to Ermina. At that wedding, Lados' enemy set fire to the house and fled. One of the thugs was a friend of Tedek, and he ran away and met Tedek and told Tedek that he had set fire to the marriage and fled. Tedek may know, the marriage was Ermin. So he gets angry and starts beating Andre's friend. Then he went to a place and sat crying. Then there's Ermina, who ran away from her marriage. If she wants to, they can run away and get married, Tedek told Ermina. Ermina then tells Tedek, if he had listened to Ermina yesterday, he would have listened to Tedek, but now he hates Tedek. Saying this, Ermina kisses Tedek for the last time and leaves to marry Latos again. Tedek then sees Ermina with Latos and returns to his home. He came home and saw that Anna had packed everything. And he's telling Tedek to leave the house right now. Tedek then takes the bag and leaves the house while Anna takes out the rest of the ice cream from the fridge. Anna wanted to sit down with him and finish the rest of the ice cream before Ted went. Then the two of them start eating ice cream. And the movie ends here.